1019
KACQ.
I'm Casey Chapman here with your local Lampasas area news. It was an active weekend for LPD. Officers started off in the 1 o'clock hour Saturday morning responding to a disorderly conduct call at Quality Inn. Dispatchers sent them out to cool off a disturbance at Walmart, and officers took a couple of reports of runaways, one on Ramsey, the other in the 1400 block of Naruna Road. A vehicle burglary was called in from the 500 block of East 6th Street. Several more disturbances had to be settled over the weekend, including a domestic disturbance on Sue Ann. Officers were sent back out to Walmart on a second one, and one in the 1000 block of West North Avenue and North Arnold Street. Dispatchers sent them out on a reported theft in the 1700 block of South Key and an assault by threat in the 300 block of North Ridge Street. A harassment complaint came in from Bel Air, and officers bounced around town on multiple suspicious vehicle, person, and activity calls, including the 400 block of West 2nd, the 2900 block of South 281, the 500 block of East 5th, one in the 600 block of North Key, the 1000 block of South Key, and in the 100 block of South Arnold, and in the 600 block of South Walnut. They had a very busy weekend this weekend. A couple of non-injury wrecks were swept up in the 800 block of North Key and one in the 1200 block of West Avenue B. No arrests were made by the city. The county booked in 29-year-old Stephanie Isabel Lickham of Kempner for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Over the weekend, Lomita swept up a wreck, had a few medical calls, and went out on a call of threats. Kempner went out on a reported assault, a weapon offense, noise complaint, settled a disturbance, responded to a suicidal call, and worked a few civil matters. County deputies responded to a shots fired call, settled a disturbance, cleared a wreck, took a report of a runaway, worked a theft case, and were sent out to Cove to respond to an alarm. The burn ban has been lifted until the 19th. Stay with us. More Lampasas local area news is coming up next.
Ran into an old friend the other day. Lives in a town about 40 miles from here. Hadn't seen him in a long time. Glad to renew the acquaintance. After talking old times for a while, I asked him why he was in town. Said he came here every so often, mostly to go to Hoffpower's Ranch and Supply to pick up feed or renew his feed contract. Really, I says, do they treat you right? Oh, yeah, he says. I check around on prices here and they're right on down there on cattle feed, especially if you contracted. Store inside's pretty good, too, he says. Get your blue jeans or a pair of boots if you need them. Better selection of clothes and ranch stuff, too, than you can find around here anywhere. Pretty good recommendation, I thought. Hoffpower's Ranch and Supply in Lampasas.
Will we get another stimulus check? The White House and Congress has restarted last-ditch talks towards another coronavirus relief deal.
This comes after President Trump demanded that Congress send him a standalone bill for a second round of stimulus checks. Congressman Will Hurd of Texas says it's frustrating that Congress has already worked out a broad stimulus package, which is now being ignored because the president wants to do things piecemeal.
This is something that should have been done months ago. Whether this latest conversation is what gets us to some deal, I don't know the answer to that.
He says there needs to be aid to businesses as a way to kickstart the economy, which is now reopening. Michael Board, TSN News.
For your sports, Badger varsity football remains undefeated after destroying the Taylor Ducks last Friday in a lopsided 59-0 shutouts. Up next for the Badgers is rival team Burnett Bulldogs this Friday night in Burnett. If you can't get tickets for the game, be sure to tune in to KCYL and KACQ to hear Daryl Brooks and Kenny Murray give you the play-by-play action live. With the pregame show at 7, kickoff at 7:30. Stay with us. Your COVID-19 update and Allison Pope with your weather coming up next.
Lampasas Trucking and Ready Mix is a family-owned and locally operated trucking service specializing in aggregate. Ready Mix is a high-speed concrete plant available to accommodate the biggest jobs or your smaller projects. No job is too small. Needing crane services? They've got you covered. Lampasas Trucking and Ready Mix is working on 30 years of loading, hauling, lifting, and cement. Get a quote from Mike Jones at 512-556-3000 or check him out at Lampasas Trucking and ReadyMix.com.
It's Columbus Day today, and it'll be sunny out for you, hitting your temperatures to 82. And you'll get in some winds from the north coming at you around 15 miles per hour, and gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. It'll be mostly clear skies for you tonight, with temps bottoming out at 54. You're looking at another sunny day tomorrow, with temperatures peaking at 84. Mostly clear late in the night, with temps falling to 58. And again, a sunny day for your Wednesday, with a high near 92. Clear night skies and a low of 65. This is Allison Pope with your local Lampasas area weather. Have a good day.
For your COVID-19 update, yesterday's COVID numbers showed just short of 74,000 estimated active cases of the virus in Texas. That's up 2,000 from Friday.
The fatality count in the state is still over 16,000. Around the region, Bell County jumped up to 5,801 total cases. Coryell County with 1,902. Burnett now showing 801. Mills added a couple with 66. San Saba jumped up to 102, and Hamilton added 5 with 170 total cases. The spike in some numbers may be a result of late reporting. Here locally, as of the last report on Friday, Lampasas County was reporting 373 total cases. That number is up 9 since Thursday. Active cases jumped up to 34. No hospitalizations are being reported at this time, and the number of fatalities is now at 11.
The latest fatality occurred over a month ago, but was reported late. 328 county residents have recovered from the virus so far. This year's Fort Worth Stock Show has been canceled.
A sad day. I can't think of a Saturday here at the stock show, at least all the years that I've been involved.
Matt Brockman with the stock show says this is the first time since 1943, at the height of World War II, that the stock show has been canceled. But with COVID-19 showing no signs of subsiding, it was a decision that had to be made.
We get 1.2 million people on the grounds each year, and that made this decision tough.
Brockman says the stock show was well positioned to weather the financial hit of the cancellation.
The stock show's doing their part in this war on COVID-19, and we'll be back better and stronger in 2022.
Andrew Greenstein, TSN News.
Early voting starts today and has been extended until Friday, October the 30th. Mail-in ballots must be requested by next Friday, the 23rd. In Lampasas, early voting will take place at the County Annex Conference Room at 409 South Pecan. Today is Columbus Day, so Lampasas and Lomita students will enjoy an extra day off. ISD staff will be working today. Lampasas County offices will be closed, but it's business as usual for the city. The post office and Moats Banks will be closed, but FedEx and UPS will still run. Lampasas City Council will meet this evening with their regular scheduled session, while Commissioners Court has been bumped to tomorrow morning. Thank you to our viewers, and we will be back again tomorrow. I'm Casey Chapman here with your local Lampasas area news.
1019
KACQ.